Hey.
¿Dónde vamos? ¿A dónde vamos? Hoy domingo. February 1st.
February 1st. Happy 2026. It's been a while. Happy New Year. Guys, welcome.
Everybody's under a cold spell, right?
Yeah, I know. We're adjusting though. But happy 2026. Welcome to episode 5 of Keto Cooking with Love.
Yes,
it's our fourth season. It's been a few weeks since we've seen you all. We've been traveling. I hope you guys all stayed safe throughout the holiday season. Yes, go ahead, baby. While you do that, I'm gonna give a warm intro here. So we are live. We should be live on a couple of platforms
here. By the way, did you see how
he
yanked me into dance?
So, by the way, if you're watching, let us know. Say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. Oh, let me see. I think I can do this both ways. That won't help me. Okay, cool. So we're about to get started here.
So we happy live stream.
Happy Sunday. This is our iconic Super Bowl showdown. We have an amazing face-off for you guys of two iconic dishes from these respective teams. As you know, this here Super Bowl, whatever it is, 50 whatever, I don't even know. It's Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, Seattle Seahawks. It's older than me.
Yeah, for sure.
Versus the New England Patriots. So let us know who you're rooting for this year in the Super Bowl. And if you're watching for the game,
they're all rooting for Bad Bunny.
So,
all rooting for Bad Bunny, right?
At first, when they announced that Bad Bunny was the halftime performer, at first, my baby love and I had an animated conversation about this.
Yeah,
because
we love these animations.
I thought they should have someone that was going to sing in English, but then I thought about it for a second. And I was like, wait, hold up. Most of my Puerto Rican friends don't speak Spanish, so they've got the same dilemma as the rest of America.
Good thing he learned.
He won't be speaking in English.
Okay. That's okay. But he knows.
Right, he's American. It's all right, baby. He's from Puerto Rico. So that being said, we're gonna get into today's episode. We have, like we said, a battle royale between Seattle and New England territory, and we're bringing back one of our old traditions that we haven't really fully embraced yet on this season, which is to do a signature cocktail. Right?
Go for it. Was that the surprise?
Yeah, that was a surprise.
That was the
You
surprise.
excited?
I missed the whole surprise thing because my baby love here went on a hike and he had wonky service. And every time he would talk about the surprise, it was like one word.
About the hike. Let's talk about the hike. So I have a recipe for today's hot dog buns, which is a tried and true recipe. I've done it before. But I was experimenting with other recipes yesterday. And so this morning I got up and I was like, should I hike? Of course I should hike. Plus I need to go get almond flour. As it turns out, I went through the back road to Southeast Pennsylvania. When I got to the major road, it was unwalkable.
Yeah.
But Wonder Woman, by the way, your hair looks great. It's like you got a haircut, baby.
So we have Master Chef here.
It's like you got a haircut. Did you get a haircut, my love? It's so vibrant. It's
Master Chef here. Not only does he cooks and does towel swans, but he can cut hair. Last night.
No. I cut my wife's hair.
Yeah, my hair.
Don't nobody come and hit me up asking me to cut your damn hair, okay?
Hello, because that's not going to happen. But yeah, he tried.
All right, so I see we have some comments here. Hello.
You need to press the show.
All right, there we go. All right, so we have a few comments. Hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Let us know where you're watching from, what the weather is like where you're at.
Hello,
and please,
bro.
Yeah, do us a huge
back at
favor.
You. Hello, bro. Back at you.
Do us a huge favor and go ahead and share this on whatever platform with your friends. If you know someone who is who's a football fan, who's watching the game either for food, fun, or football. By fun,
I was gonna say, talking about Bad Bunny and his music and all that, you don't have to know either language. You just gotta enjoy.
Listen, by the way, most people don't realize
this.
Most people don't realize
people connect through music.
You know what's the second? You know what? You know that Spanish is spoken by more people worldwide than English.
Of course, right, Mr.
Even our American friends speak Spanish, so it really doesn't matter.
And if not, they're learning how to speak Spanish.
No. But what makes the Super Bowl halftime show every year fun is that it's the same as the game. Like some people show up to root, And so some people show up to hate. So everyone is welcome. But listen, we're 5 minutes into the show and we got a lot. Baby. We got a lot to cover. So why don't we get into these drinks, baby? You're excited?
So wait a minute. You just mentioned something and I lost track because we were talking about music and there was something else that I was gonna.
All right. Well, let me get into the drinks.
Go ahead.
All right. So we have. So this is the surprise for my wife because she doesn't know what we're making today. In terms of the drinks. So 2 spirits which are both popular in the Pacific Northwest and Seattle and in the New England territory is gin. Although they have an appreciation for different styles of gin, right? New England, they like more of a London style, dry, juniper forward gin. In the Pacific Northwest, they like more of a herbaceous, citrus, botanical type of gin. So we have both of those.
How about you tell us where you from and we'll tell you where we from. How about that, Mr. Traveling D2P?
Now, with that being said, we are going to take, we're going to do a Seattle-inspired old-fashioned.
Yeah. Ooh, old-fashioned.
and we're going to do for New England, it's this gin, it's a drink which is called the gin flip. And this is basically like New England to its core. It's kind of like an eggnog cocktail.
Okay, so what makes it a flip?
I don't know.
Okay,
that's just what it's called.
Somebody Google that and let us know what the flip is.
But if you guys ever had like an egg white drink where it's like they dry shake egg whites and they give you that nice foam on top.
Okay,
this is essentially the same thing except it uses the whole egg.
Gotcha.
So this is what I would call keto as health.
There
right? You got gin, you got egg.
Yeah.
What gets better than this? So this is not just keto, it's like a carnivore cocktail. It all makes me root for New England, but not so much. I'm from New York.
I'm watching these viewers, so come on in and say hello.
Let us know who you're rooting for. Okay, why you tune into the game? So let me go ahead and make these drinks, baby love. And I have some funky twists for you that you're not ready for.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, so the first drink that I'm making is a rosemary smoked old fashioned. Okay. And an old fashioned is basically, normally you would have like a bourbon or whiskey. We're using this, is it the Blue Coat? No, the Blue Coat is the dry. No, sorry. The Liberty is the dry. Yep, the Liberty is the dry. So we're gonna use the Blue Coat for this. Can you kindly,
get you the ice?
Yes, please, and thank you, my love. I have a lid for that somewhere. I had a lid for that.
Oh, the lid, I got it.
So we're gonna go ahead and make, because we have a more subdued and sophisticated studio audience today.
Is that good?
We're going to make sure that we have cocktails to share with our guests.
Yay.
Yes. Okay. All right. You see, that's how you get people to make noises. You offer them a spirit. So here I'm going to go ahead and add some gin. You can see that's a perfect measure with my eyes. And to that, I have a little bit of our keto simple syrup. So we just took any type of keto sweetener. I think we're using allulose today. Equal parts keto sweetener to water and just dissolve it, boil it, whatever. So I'm going to add some of that. Okay. And one thing that's popular in the Northeast region in the state of Washington are Rainier cherries. So rather than using a traditional bitter, I'm going to use a cherry bitter.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say Worcestershire sauce because I looked at that wrap and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
But you said it so eloquently. So if I was a stirrer, I think I have everything here, okay? If I was a stirrer, where would I be? All right, so we're going to give this 62,000 revolutions.
I think our viewers are driving, so they can't really chime in.
No. Now, remember, I said that this was a smoke drink, right, baby love?
Yes. So how are we going to make it smoky?
You ready?
Is that
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay. If I was,
are you ready? Are you guys ready?
All right. So, baby love, please let me get
smackdown, right?
Let me get ice in both of these glasses. Bring it over here. And we're going to infuse these drinks with smoked rosemary, which means that we're going to ignite rosemary and smoke these right here live. This is one of those reasons that we definitely need smell-o-vision. So let us know. By the way, oftentimes when you make a cocktail, there's a mocktail version of that.
I think
that's not really, that's not really a mocktail version of this. But if you wanted to make a mocktail version of this, then maybe perhaps you could use like some seltzer, the cherry bitters, the sweetener, and you can still smoke it if you want it. So put this over here, my love. Now, while these drinks get smoked right before your eyes.
The fan?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, you could talk. Don't worry. So, what we have here is some. You don't want to do this with dry rosemary. You want some fresh rosemary. Okay, and this is going to happen very quickly. But I'm literally going to ignite this. More fire.
More fire, more fire. Come on, people. Where you at? Where you at? Come join the fun. Our Keto Cooking with Love Super Bowl. Well, pre-Super Bowl live, as we always do. We always come like a weekend before Super Bowl and give you our dishes, right?
Yeah. All right. So here we've got that nice smoking. I'm going to put that there.
Oh.
And
I was getting to like.
No, we're not burning sage. Now, baby love, it's time for us to make your drink. Are you ready, baby?
Yes. We don't want the fire department to come.
No, we can't have that. So, with that being said, now we're going to use our Liberty gin here.
Because Jose always has his brilliant ideas, and we don't think about like, what if? The what ifs and what possibilities.
You know what? I'm going to make this in, as I suspected I should, I'm going to make this in 2 separate glasses. All right, so while I drink, and you don't want to smoke this for long, you just want to get that essence in there. All right, beautiful.
Can't wait. So wait, you're making 2 different drinks?
No, baby, the same one. We need one for you and your sister.
Okay. And where the blue coat comes from at the end?
No, the blue coat we already put in here.
Oh, I see.
And now we're using the Liberty gin in here.
Okay.
So this one is going to get very simply the gin, our keto sweetener.
All and right. You can do these as mocktails as well. You don't have to do all of the, gin if you're not a drinker for.
Correct.
Per se.
But I'm going to crack a whole pasteurized egg in here. Okay, that's right. I'm not cooking this egg. It's going to cook in my belly. Oh, that one comes in here now. All right, and then we're going to do what's called a dry shake first. Before we add our ice, we're going to shake this vigorously for about 10 to 20 seconds. And what that's going to do is that's going to emulsify and bind the egg and give us a nice, frothy, creamy drink. Just like, make sure that you hold this tight. Just like eggnog.
Would it be better to do like a electric whisker thing?
No.
No? I'm just saying less work, right? But then I guess you miss out all that fun back there. It looks intense.
It is.
So guys, come on in if you're chiming on this beautiful cold Sunday before Super Bowl next week. Say hello and let us know where you're from. Let us know if it's frigid where you're at.
Yes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and uncover this now.
Well, there's partial smoke. It smells delicious, though. You can smell that rosemary.
Right. And if I was a peeler, where would I be?
It's always fun and intense when we're doing these live shows. Because you seem to be all prepared and then it never really goes
the magic of being
the way
live.
You think it in your head and you're processing it. Even if you're prepared and you have your ingredients.
It's the magic of being live. And then we're going to garnish this with a little orange peel and some fresh rosemary.
And you said this is for me and
The one is for you and I,
okay.
and one is for the lovely couple. So
Okay.
go ahead and pass that down.
Yeah.
You have to wait for us to toast. There's no this one. Keep it here.
This
They get one.
Okay. Oh, sharing is caring.
But wait, we have another one for you.
Hold on.
Okay, baby love. Now, please put ice in there.
Miss Cheryl is on. Hello.
Hey, young lady.
Hi, Miss Cheryl. How are you guys surviving up there? I was up that area the other day. Yeah, it was messy. But everything is messy. How much ice? More?
That's good.
It's pretty messy.
That's good.
I'm like tired of all of it. I mean,
That
it's
was
funny that I'm an East Coaster, right? And this is what I'm used to. But then being in Florida, it's a whole different vibe. Even though it's cold, but it's not as cold as it is here. But every time I come here, I'm like, I want to go back. I don't want to be here. It's too cold.
Ice, baby love. Thank
Where?
you, baby.
Right
In
here?
there, in there. Thank you. All right, so well, my baby love gets that out.
Am I getting old or what? Like, I just don't like it anymore. I can do without the cold. Now fall, I can dig fall. But this cold, I have a whole different different feel about it now. I got spoiled. That's it. I got spoiled. I say it. I'll admit it. I got spoiled.
Well, I'd rather see you in the bathing suit anyway.
And by the pool or the beach.
Just saying.
I mean,
All
in
right.
your backyard.
So here we go. Let's go ahead and
Okay, and this one is the
this is the gin flip.
flip. We're gonna call it the flip. Because right now we're all flipping with this cold. We're all flipping and we're all doing cartwheels.
Where's my strainer? Why do things keep disappearing on me? Okay, it's all right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Beautiful. Let's see if this will work better for me.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. So let's move this off to the side.
And this gets a garnish.
Yes.
Okay.
Little nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Nutmeg goes so well right now.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
So this is for you.
The hand that's on camera.
You're fine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, guys. Cheers. Salute.
Salud.
Cheers to you guys at home. Mwah. Let's see.
And cheers to you guys for joining us here Sunday afternoon on our keto. Oh, this is good. This does taste. It has a hint of what is it? The coquito. I don't know why. Is it the egg?
It's an egg.
It's the egg.
It's an eggnog.
And-
A coquito is just Puerto Rican eggnog. You like?
This is good. Did you
Okay,
like
let's
it?
switch. You guys like?
It's good. Very good.
So this, taste that, and then we'll talk about it. Let's see what we got here.
Like just that first taste, that first hit in the tongue. It gives you that
Mm.
coquito flavor.
So I am not generally a big. Hey, Pammy. I am not generally a
Hola,
big
mi amor.
gin drinker.
Whoa, this is. I'll pass that on to you.
Thank you, baby love. I'm not a big gin
That is
drinker,
too strong for me.
and so I was skeptical about how this was going to be because it's basically a gin martini, right? We carnivored it, we ketofied it
Without
with
the
egg,
olives.
It's a little strong.
and
Is
it's
that-
It's a little strong.
yeah. It's right. This I guess it would be like if James Bond had married a Puerto Rican woman and they had made a martini.
Martini together.
This is what I
Let's just
imagine.
keep it at that. They made a martini
Yeah,
together.
Exactly. So let's.
This is good.
Did you try the old fashioned?
I did. I did.
Was that more quaffable?
That was no problem.
Surprisingly,
Really?
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same
And
thing
I
I
think the
thought.
opposite.
So I was
I think
actually,
that's-
even though I'm an
stronger.
old fashioned drinker,
Is
I was
it?
scared of this, but this is quite nice.
Did you try the other one? That one?
Enough to know there's alcohol in it. All right, guys, we're gonna start cooking here because
Let's
otherwise,
go.
listen, it's gonna be the Super Bowl. Next, thing you know.
Yeah.
So as we said,
Give them what they came for.
Yeah, and if you're watching, make sure you share this with your friends. We are.
Tammy's watching us from YouTube.
There we go.
There you go. I love
from
it.
The YouTube sphere.
Love it. We got Facebookers, YouTubers.
So we're about to make our Seattle dog versus the New England lobster roll.
This is the one I'm looking for.
Which one are you rooting for right now before tasting it? What are you guys rooting for? Seattle hot dog or lobster roll?
Lobster roll.
Lobster roll?
I like the Seattle.
No.
I like the Seattle hot dog.
Seattle hot. Okay, we have a house divided.
You want the hot dog? I'm with Ed.
Lobster roll?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're a fancy lady.
Yes.
I'm a New Yorker. We love ourselves a good hot dog. Even though New Yorkers, I'm gonna say we have probably the worst hot dogs. Chicago, like all types of places have all
I
these.
don't know. My memories of hot dogs in New York were like fun. The smell.
No,
when
listen,
you
I
walking
love
down
it.
the
I love a New
street.
York hot dog. I
Yeah.
love a Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah,
Like I love a New York hot dog.
Oh,
But I'm
man.
just saying, I feel like compared to other cities, like when I was a kid, I went to the Dominican Republic. They have these gigantic hot dogs, all types of toppings. Colombian hot dogs are probably one of my favorites. They put all types of stuff on it. So
And I'm only rooting for the lobster roll because I don't think I believe that I've ever had a lobster roll, only because
you're going for the underdog?
So I am going for the lobster.
Well, lobster's like an underdog. It used to be
and I
prison
can have
food.
it now with keto bread.
Yes. So with that being said, let me
Yeah.
talk about the Seattle dog real quick. A traditional
Lobster roll.
Seattle hot dog, as I've been told, because I do have friends from Seattle. It's just cream cheese.
I'm gonna reach and get some
Yes.
more nutmeg.
Yeah, I think it needs more nutmeg.
I like the
It
nutmeg
has
in
cream
it.
cheese. It
and
has
maybe cinnamon.
grilled onions and jalapenos. I am going to add a little bit of love to it in the form of bacon. Because as I always say, bacon is proof of God's love, and it's my favorite vegetable. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to zhuzh it up with a little bit of bacon because I feel as though a hot dog on itself has a little bit of a disadvantage against lobster, right? But then on the other side, we're going to make a lobster roll. We're going to make this, semi-traditional. Some people do a straight, like warm lobster roll with like butter and garlic, lemon. Some people like a little bit of mayonnaise base, but when you do mayonnaise base, it should be very, very, very light, not like tuna fish. And so we're going to do both of these and then bringing these together, because at the end of the day, you might be rooting for different teams, but they're unified by the football, right? By the game. So we're going to use
And we're all about unification nowadays.
That's right. So we're going to use the same bun for both dishes, okay? The same bun for both dishes. Now, there are keto hot dog buns that you can buy out there, and we talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
Like when you see words, we just had this conversation on our drive back when Wonder Woman rescued me. About words that you see, like she was talking to me about a product, right? Which that product, it's irrelevant which product it is. And she says to me, "Oh, baby, look, it's gluten free." And I'm like, "Yeah, baby, that's like saying that water is fat free. Like if I sold you water and I put fat free, you would be like, oh, look, this water is fat free, right?"
Right. So don't get caught up with those terminologies.
with those marketing slogans, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll market something that's gluten free. You're like, "Oh, cool, this is gluten free, and my friend Debbie can have it." But guess what? There's no gluten in pork, right? so
I just have to be a little bit careful with what I choose to eat because of my sensitivity. And so sometimes I question things, like, is it?
No, baby.
Is it right?
You're a Lamborghini. You're not a Saturn. Okay.
So now I know what I remember what I was going to say earlier, guys. So first of all, if you guys are new to this channel, if you guys are just, stumbling upon us, we are Keto Cooking with Love. We've been doing this for quite some time, five years now, a little bit more, but live. So welcome to our channel. We like to welcome you and keep, engage with us. If you have any questions, anything that you would like to add on or suggest, or your favorites, or things that you would like for us to kind of like keto-fy, your favorite foods, or we just maybe a healthier way. Hey, let us know. Drop it in the comments, reach out to us and we can do it for you. So what I was going to say at the beginning was I love this thing we have, because although I brought my readers, I don't have to look down and see
She's talking about the computer, Katie.
Yeah, I just love it. And I tend to be like looking or not just looking. So I'm not looking directly into the camera all the time, which I find myself now. So this is genius. Thank you.
Yeah, so we used to have a little webcam,
and I can see all the comments right here. So
but we had to look at our laptop all the time. And so my sister in Christ got us set up with this huge computer and a whole ensemble. And she's like, look, Chef, I got this set up for you. Do you like it? And I'm like, I don't know. I got to see it in practice, right? Because at first, like in my mind, I thought it was going to be like cooking on a Zoom. But hey, this is amazing.
Oh, Miss Cheryl is requesting the pork belly recipe. Please.
Miss Cheryl, which one? Because you had the jalapeno maple one. You also had the one at the chef's table with the tamarind glaze that YouTube doesn't know about. So you guys can just pretend I didn't say that. Which one, young lady?
Yeah, just let us know. Right? You got her.
Yes, we got you. We got you. So what I'm doing here for these
sometimes
onions,
I have to remind him.
I'm making some caramelized onions here for these Seattle dogs. And, you know, you generally slice caramelized onions lengthwise. But I'm going to dice them up just because I want to innovate. And I just have an idea that I feel like in terms of presentation, uniformity, getting more like of everything into each bite, I feel as though it's going to translate better. So
they both were great. Oh, okay. Okay. So she wants pretty much you want both of them, right?
Did you want both? We got you, girl. We got you.
Oh,
we got
man. We got you.
Yep. So
She just wants the recipe.
as you can see, we did not have a large live studio audience for this show just because of the threat of weather, and we want everyone to stay home and safe and be well. And I know what you're thinking. It's just more food for us.
I like the way I can toggle.
I promise you, it wasn't my incentive.
Yeah. I like the way
you see the smile on Ed's face.
I like the way I can toggle and look at all these reactions. I love you guys' reactions. Oh my God. This one is like, wow. You guys are funny. I love it. I love it.
All right, guys. So all I got here is some onions that we're going to caramelize. We're going to cook them nice and slow and let the natural sugars come out. And that's going to be one of our toppings for our Seattle dog. Make sure that you have just enough oil to coat the bottom of your pan and cover everything, because fat is a conduit for heat. So if you have no fat in there, your food is not cooking. It's just sticking.
I think, Miss Cheryl, everyone is addicted to those pork bellies.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the pork belly.
Quite popular.
Especially with the glaze. That was a big hit.
Miss Cheryl, did you see Jeanette's hair? Did you notice her? Did you notice her hair? Oh, tell her about your hair, baby.
Yeah,
while I work on something.
I have a new beautician. His name is Chef Jose.
I do what I can, But I don't do no one else's hair but my wife.
But it was time, and he's like, I can do a thing or two with your hair. I'm like, all right.
Hello, I work with sharp instruments.
Yeah, this was just done yesterday, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta get used to the length, but it'll grow. I needed it, actually. I needed it. Right?
So I'm gonna cut up this bacon and go ahead and fry it off.
There's nothing like healthy hair, right?
For our Seattle dogs, this is my twist that I'm adding to it. I wouldn't say that makes it a classic.
Let me get my hands off of your board before I get stopped.
Baby. However, what I do want to say, quick tip, if you can see in the back and you're wondering like, what's this on the stove? This is proof of God's love. Bacon grease, right? So
talking about bacon grease, not to cut you off.
Yeah, you were traveling. I was about to say
I was
you're
traveling.
My baby love was traveling today,
and
she wanted to cook some pork belly, but she didn't want to buy a whole bottle of.
No, I can't.
Oil.
First of all, I'm flying, so the impossibility. What am I going to do with all this big jar of oil? So I'm like, you know what, babe? What if I get bacon and use the bacon fat, and on top of that, I can use the bacon for the next morning for breakfast? A no-brainer. And that's exactly what I did.
I'm starting to think that you're listening to my show.
I cook. I think I'm listening a little bit, but yeah. I use the bacon and have bacon fat, and that's how I fry my pork. Believe it or not, it was just enough to fry my pork, and I was happy. Yeah.
So
And I was
I'm
happy the next
actually
day too because I had breakfast.
inspired by you because I actually asked my baby love before the show. I said, my love, should I? She said, your hair looks beautiful.
I know. I'm like, thank you.
I asked my baby love before the show if I should like cook the hot dogs in advance. And she was like, yeah, cook it in advance. Just one less thing to do. But then when I was setting up our set, I forgot to put towels down here.
Yeah.
When I was setting up our set, I realized that I'll just cook the hot dogs in the bacon grease.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Right,
that'll give it
sexy,
a nice,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's my name? Now, we got our onions caramelizing in the back. We got our bacon browning. And once the bacon is rendered, right, we're going to cook the hot dogs off in the bacon grease. So we'll have our hot dogs, we'll have our onions, we'll have our bacon. Cream cheese is ready. So I think it's time to make the buns.
Let's make the buns, hon.
I like big buns and I cannot
Make
lie.
the buns, hon. I love all your emojis. Thank you for the hearts.
Yes, guys. Thank you for the love.
Thank you for the love.
Aquí hay amor. This recipe is so easy that anyone can
Anybody can do it.
Anyone can do it.
And everybody has this one electric resource that you can use this.
Yeah. And honestly, so this recipe,
easy peasy.
This recipe is super easy. Before my baby love and I met in the flesh, on one of my cooking shows, I made an avocado caprese panini, right? And so I made this bread with on that show that we're about to make for our hot dog rolls. Okay, so this is the recipe I told you I already had, but yesterday we were experimenting. Now, on a different episode, I had made these lemon ricotta pancakes, and after the episode, I was heartbroken because there you go, my guy, what's going on? Rafi's in the house. I was heartbroken because I made those
not
pancakes.
necessarily an air fryer, but
Yeah.
you'll be surprised which one it is. But that's not a bad idea. That is actually not a bad idea.
I made those pancakes with almond flour, and my son, my Bubba man, he's allergic to flour, to nuts. And after that episode, he didn't even notice that it was almond flour. He called me, "Oh, Dad, you have to make me those pancakes. They look so fluffy," and I was heartbroken. So since then, I try often to steer away from almond flour recipes. Nut recipes. It's a huge allergy. When I was a kid, I was allergic to nuts as well. However, this recipe does call for almond flour, but we're making it with almond flour, but it can be done with coconut flour just as easily, just as flavorful if anyone is allergic to nuts. So tomorrow when we post this episode of the recipe, we always post a full recipe after our live the day after.
You could do this stuff.
I'll post the quantities for almond flour as well as the quantity for coconut flour. Coconut flour is a lot more absorbent and you cannot use them equally.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, air fryer, it's not a bad idea. You know what? We haven't really experimented with an air fryer. I don't think you have.
So
I know I haven't.
I haven't experimented with an air fryer, and it's only for one reason. We don't cook in small batches.
Yeah, so
right. So like realistically, practically in our life, an air fryer doesn't have a lot of utility because the most that we can do in it is just heat something up. But I would even when we cook for ourselves, few things that we cook.
I mean, we probably would heat something up, but you cook.
Yeah.
Anyway, we really haven't experimented with that.
But if it's just for one person or maybe one or two people, you're not trying to make a huge bag. An air fryer is great. There's a lot of things that you can make in an air fryer that is. Tell me salon. So you can take. He can take his gentleman.
Chef Gonzalez, Beauty Salon, J&J.
Sorry, Rafi, I can't do your hair because you're part of the no hair, don't care gang like me. Right. All right, let's make this bread real quick. You ready, my love? So here we have the recipe will be up tomorrow. Here we have some almond flour.
There you go. See, that's the beautiful.
That's
part
the beauty.
of-
That's the, you make
Do
me
we
nervous.
need? Do we need to supplement some of
No,
that?
baby, no, it's okay.
You have enough?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Alright.
All right, so
It was
here
only
we have
like-
some baking powder.
Yeah.
Baby, you can mix that.
Just mix.
And
One thing I know when you're using baking powder, you want to incorporate it.
wait, let me add all the
really
wet
good.
first, please. Let me add all the wet first. Wait. I'll tell you when.
Plus,
I'll tell you when.
tell me when.
I'll tell you when. Okay, so this is simple. 4 ingredients: almond flour, baking powder, eggs, and you can use, avocado oil, obviously not extra virgin olive oil, it's gonna have a pronounced flavor.
How many of them? 4.
All right, and that's all. So while my baby love does that, I'm gonna work on the bacon here, make sure it's breaking up.
And while I'm working on this, he's working on that. You guys that are chiming in, just engage, ask questions. Yeah. What is your favorite to-go meal at Super Bowl besides chips and dip? Okay.
Speaking
All
of
right.
chips and dip, baby.
Let's not be so boring. All
Baby,
right.
Speaking
Chips
of
and dip.
speaking of chips and dip,
Yes, baby.
we forgot to mention.
Who's
So
doing this?
we have done
Who's
many.
doing this?
We have done many football episodes, a few tailgate episodes, a few Super Bowl episodes, and one of the most questions that we get around entertainment is around football season, people watching games, and so obviously people have chips and dip, and so we want to talk a little bit about what we recommend, right? Because in the past we've done our signature guac, right?
Yeah.
We've done as chips, we've done jicama,
Yeah.
we've used cucumber.
Yeah.
We've used pork rinds, right? Which again, proof of God's love. But one thing that we usually make at home when we're cooking in food prepping in large quantities, but we just found at the supermarket. Now it's not cheap, okay? It's not cheap. So
But
either
it's
make it at
cheap
home.
if you make it at home.
It's cheaper, right?
It'll save you a lot.
But this right here, oh my goodness, the brand doesn't matter.
The brand doesn't
Crispy
matter.
chicken skins.
Yeah.
Right? We make this all the time. Sometimes we buy a whole chicken and we're doing a recipe that we're doing the breast and we're not using the skin on the breast. Season up those skins with whatever you like, whatever spices you like.
Yes.
Put them in the oven and just let them cook until they render and get nice and crispy. Oh God.
Just like salmon. If you have the skin of the salmon, you can do salmon crisp. And they're delicious. And you can take them on the go because I'm all about the go. I'm always on the go. Okay. Yeah.
Such a lady. Here, share with our friends.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
So this is
All
what's
right,
your
so-
favorite to-go snack? You
Bacon
know?
is rendering. Almost ready.
I like pork belly, and I like those now. Pork belly with some sour cream. Mmm. Delicious. Well, I like the pork belly chili lime ones.
So as you can see, our onions are caramelized and nice.
I think this is done, my love.
That's baby. So put that in the microwave.
What do you guys think? It's done?
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah,
2 minutes.
that's why I'm stirring it up, right?
2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Where does the dirty stuff
Right here in this bowl, right here in front of you.
go? Okay.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit of water and deglaze some of those sugars that have come out into the pan that are called that caramelization, so we can deepen that color and make those flavors homogeneous. So
So did you guys catch where did he ask me to put that pan at? Did you guys catch? If you did, tell me.
Rafi, let us know.
Let us know if
you
you're
heard.
watching and you heard where he just actually told me to put that pan that I was just mixing.
Absolutely.
Because if y'all paying attention, y'all would tell me what it was. Where? All right. Time
Now.
is up.
How's it drink?
That's the secret. Oh, it's good.
You like?
Yes. But you know what? I would probably put cinnamon. Some cinnamon.
Because it's spicy. So, I don't know why we do this show, because every time I look at you, I'm ready to end it. Now, that being said,
Tell us where did he just tell me to put that pan? Yay!
yeah, there you go, right? So, that's how simple it is. That's how
That's
simple
it.
it is to make this bread. Okay, I already have one that's prepared, but I'm going to show you That is the exact same thing that's about to come out the microwave. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay.
2:45.
Yeah.
Okay,
I trust you.
Okay. So
Now-
you know, I was like, Chef Jose, but can we do it in this? Can you put it in here? And can you put it
Every time you say Chef Jose, I feel like I got groupies.
right? So my husband, right, Chef, he's like, baby, this is the recipe. This is what we're doing. This is easy. This is less than 3 minutes. And I'm like, all right. Too late. Oh my guys. Everybody's guessing now microwave. All right. Yes, it's the microwave. That's right. It's probably a delay. That's right. But I was thinking, oh, we're gonna put that in the oven. He's like, no, not that oven. I'm like, what oven? Microwave. What? Well, there you go. Microwave. Easy, quick. So if you have guests, it's not a hard thing to do. You know, it's more timing for us to get this than what it is to cook that bread. I'll be right back.
Well, make sure you take a towel or something, baby.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna do one of your numbers. It's like, yes, it is the microwave, guys. You guys.
Don't make fun of me because I pull things out the other with my hand.
Oh my God, bare hands. This guy is a nutcase. Yeah.
But did I die though?
No, you're still here.
All right, should I get that for daddy, please? All right, guys. So I don't need all this bacon grease for my hot dog. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Bacon for those that partake, right? Not trying to yuck anyone's yum. If you don't eat pork, no worries. We can still be friends. But yeah, so I'm gonna use that bacon grease to now split my dogs. And we got a little bougie, right, for the show. Just let you know, like, hot dogs are generally, not the healthiest thing. So we do suggest that you kind of like do your research, right? We found some that we do recommend. I would recommend. This is the Applegate natural uncured beef hot dog, 100% grass fed. By the way, on a quick side note, our podcast is launching real soon where we're going to specifically focus on healthy and unhealthy foods out in the marketplace to try to help you guys get more educated on things that you should be aware of in the marketplace and maybe avoid or not avoid, because that's like the number one thing.
And I was ready to start this today.
Yeah, she was on this episode. But I'll say on a quick side note, I will say and we'll talk about this more in future episodes and stuff. When it comes to grass fed, again, you have to be mindful with these marketing terms. All cows in America are started on grass. Okay, and then eventually, if they're not 100% grass fed or what we call grass finished, then they're moved on to something else. Okay, so a lot of companies market beef as grass fed. It does not mean that it's grass finished. Right? They can still put that on corn, on hormones, on all types of stuff. That if you're purchasing grass fed and you're paying more, you're trying to avoid those things. So I want you to start looking for 100% grass-fed or grass-fed, grass-finished beef if you're spending more money for that. Okay, quick side note. So these are 100% grass-fed,
notes, right? You're taking notes.
100% grass-fed, uncured beef. Okay, they're not cheap. We're not trying to yuck anyone's yum, but you know what I mean. Like, we don't generally eat hot dogs ourselves. We're doing this for the Super Bowl, so splurge. Treat yourself a little bit,
and it's okay.
Also, we started to talk earlier about products that are labeled keto.
Not all the time.
Like keto breads. There's a bunch of keto breads. And, I saw this influencer who I'm not going to mention who was showing what I eat in a day to lose 70 pounds. And she was showing that her breakfast was this egg toast and avocado with keto bread. I guarantee that person did not lose 70 pounds eating keto bread that they purchased. Okay. I guarantee you that. Okay. So even when you find these things that say keto bread, go down the rabbit hole, right? Look at the ingredients, all right? Research them for yourself. I'm not going to tell you that they're good or bad. I'm going to tell you to research them for yourself.
Yeah.
Because for me, when I look at the ingredients of some of these keto breads in the marketplace, you're just better off getting regular bread. I feel sometimes.
I mean, and it's not,
you know what I mean?
And that is wrapped in plastic.
Well, I mean, listen, we're not.
That plastic.
We're not.
I don't know. I feel iffy about those things.
I think it was what's his name, Hervé Vasha, whatever, the guy that played Tattoo in Fantasy Island. That said, a life without risk is not worth talking about.
Was that
right?
like the Love Boat? The Love Boat, right?
No, yeah, well, Fantasy Island, Aaron Spelling, but different show.
Yeah.
All right, so
hi, girl, Miss Tato Piña.
Dímelo, nena.
Hola, I see you around. Thank you for your support. Thank you. I see you around. Yes, yes. She be coming into your
Yes, but we met her
in Orlando, in Denise. Yeah. That was only maybe one time. Forget sometimes.
All right, so I got my dog split lengthwise down the middle, not all the way through. All right, and I'm just gonna flatten them on the grill because I believe that's the best way to cook a hot dog. You get the most surface, and also if you are using these Applegate natural hot dogs, what I will say is that they're not as flavorful as, let's say, like Nathan's or Hebrew National, which we also have. Like Nathan's, they're all skinless, right? In Seattle, you would probably use a hot dog that has skin on it because you have that snap. I'm using a skinless dog because I'm building so much flavor in there, and I got the bacon. I think it's going to be fine. But, tomato.
Skin or no skin?
Skin or no skin?
Skin or no skin? I don't know. I like the crunchiness of the skin, Skin? There you go. Skin or no skin? Tell us. Skin or no skin? But I saw the organic one. There was like another organic.
So that's another conversation that we had, right? About the buzzword organic. Organic can mean so many things. It can mean so many things, right? Like, for example, sometimes with fish, you'll find fish that are farm raised and they're organic, right? But yeah, those fish are being fed an organic pellet, but it doesn't stop birds from flying over the sky and pooping in the water. And also the water is now rich with all the salinity and minerals that the ocean and the open sea have. So, you have to again, do your own research, right?
That's all it is. You have to see what's going to work for you.
All righty. If you just joined us, let us know where you're watching from, what the temperature's like. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm, and toasty 25 degrees, I think. Over here.
And that's why he needed me to rescue him. But it is. It's actually, it helps when the sun is out. That's for sure.
All right. So this right here is the bread that my baby love made right now in the microwave. It's still hot.
It's still hot.
Okay. And it might look a little eggy on the top, a little soft. That's fine. That's because it's made with eggs. I actually played with this recipe a few times. So if it comes out in your microwave and it's still wet or loose, or you touch it and it sticks to your finger like spongy, or you see the bottom and it's sliding in wet, give it another 15 seconds, give it another 30 seconds.
You want me to put it in there for another 15 seconds?
No. We arrived at this because I was playing with it.
Okay.
At my old microwave, it used to be 2 minutes.
I'm going to fix the problem right away.
I know. So no, one of my favorite stories was we went out dancing. I remember this day like it was yesterday. It was September 4th, 2019. And we was on 3rd and Chestnut in Philly. And we went to this lounge, this Brazilian thing, whatever. It was like salsa.
Yeah.
And there was this belligerent bartender. That's as polite as I'm going to be. There was this belligerent bartender. And I tried to patiently get this girl's attention for a good 10 minutes. And then I finally came back.
A girl didn't get you attention? Why?
Shocker, right? Because when I go out, my wife thinks it's a different story. But anyway, so I couldn't get this bartender's attention.
He's exaggerating, but yeah.
My wife's Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
you know.
Well.
And I couldn't get this bartender's attention, this young lady. And I finally come back, it wasn't a big deal because she had a drink, so I really wasn't tripping. And I come back and I'm like, and she's like, what happened? I'm like, I couldn't get the girl's attention. She's like, what? Wait. Hey, you, come over here. It quenched my thirst.
Well, let's just say I got the drink.
Let's just say that, right? So, yeah. It's, if you want something done, get a Puerto Rican woman to do it.
Yeah.
So all we're going to do with these is that we're going to slice them. All right? I'm going to slice these in 4. They came out almost even.
It's okay.
It's only
going in our belly.
And as you can see here, it's not too big. It's, It's not too big. It's not like a traditional hot dog bun, but you're gonna see. I got something for you. Just hang tight, okay?
And that's one of the recipes. We try to keep it like wholesome and healthy as possible. But
this is the one that I made
you can be
earlier.
creative with it. You can really.
So
timing is everything. So this is pretty easy, simple. 3 ingredients. 4.
Yep.
4 ingredients?
Yep. 4 ingredients.
Did I miss the last one?
It was the baking powder, eggs, oil, almond flour.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the one that we made before. It's already cooled off. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start toasting these off in butter for our dogs.
You got Lizzie.
Hey, young lady, how you doing?
I know she always like has a hard time or trying to find us.
Liz,
we're here,
you know what?
girl.
We're going to text you from now on because
we're still here.
we were so like to the moment, like getting live. It was like 3 o'clock. I'm like, oh, babe, it's 3 o'clock. We got to go live.
We're still here, girl.
We're to the moment. We're here. Listen, it's our Super Bowl episode. Cheers to you.
We still rocking and rolling our keto love shows.
Who, for people that don't know, Liz is what we call one of our true community members who we love dearly. She has been with me for over 8 years. She's a great human being. She used to do my meal plan program, and she even she has a great heart. I hope I'm not putting you on blast, Liz, but I'm just gonna say it because I believe you can give people's flowers.
Now
she has a great heart, and one of the things that I loved working about with you, when we were working together, was the fact that you were like literally trying to put everyone on, and so we're always going to be here for you. We love you. Thank you for your diehard support. You got some gifts coming on the way with your book. There you go, girl.
Yes,
praise Jesus.
wow.
Look at that. There you go. She lost 40 pounds working with us, right?
Awesome.
And it's something, listen, I lost 100 pounds. I gained back 80. I lost 80. I gained back 40. I lost it again.
Sometimes life comes and gives you a punch and you got to just punch it back.
It's like riding a bicycle. Get back on. You got this, right? So thank you for always hopping on, engaging, supporting us. We really, really appreciate you. Now, we got some dogs cooking. I'm going to flip these dogs.
Wait, I can't see that. There you go. Yeah, she said cheers, baby.
Salud.
This is good. So if you rewind, go back to the beginning, you'll see the recipe for these delicious drinks that he made, cocktails. Yep. And you can do a mocktail if you don't, engage in.
These are a little bit more difficult to do a mocktail, but anything is possible, right? And yes, we for anyone that's just joining us, we did we brought back one of our traditions. We have a battle of 2 drinks. And which we did for Seattle. I did a rosemary smoked old fashioned. So it's a more citrus, berry forward gin. We use blue coat, keto simple syrup, cherry bitters, because Rainier cherries are big in the Pacific Northwest. And then we smoked it. We burned some rosemary, right? And we smoked our drink.
Just kidding.
And then for over here, we made a carnivore / keto eggnog style cocktail. This is called a gin flip, which is a drink that's a part of the core of New England, and it's basically just gin and a whole raw pasteurized egg, a little bit of the keto simple syrup that we shook up dry.
So this is really keto-fied.
Keto-fied. Keto, gluten-free, everything.
There you go. And it's good. And I added some, he added a nutmeg. I just added a little bit more.
All right, so dogs are ready. Caramelized onions are ready. Bacon is ready. I'm going to start toasting our buns for our dogs.
Yeah,
I got some butter.
A whole fresh egg. It's in the whole mix of the drink. So it's like doing almost like the old fashioned coquito, It's
literally a fresh made coquito.
And actually, when you first taste it, that's the first thing that you taste.
Somebody right here about that?
That's Liz. She got hurt. First of all, I'm sorry that you got hurt. Hope you recover. Wait a minute, I'm trying to show it. Bear with me. Yeah, I hurt myself and I can't exercise. I have to go back to a lot of good eating, which I do so many veggies on keto. Some I never tried before. I love Vegemite because of you too. Well, first of all, we wish you well. Wish you a good, smooth road to recovery, whatever the injury was. let's focus on our health, right? So that our health will take us to that
Absolutely.
recovery
Absolutely.
path.
And I'm glad you brought that up. Not that you hurt yourself, but I'm a lot of people that we work with are in a situation where maybe they didn't have an injury, but for whatever reason, they don't either have the ability to be like highly active and mobile. Like you guys see me acting a fool on Facebook, jumping around, doing all sorts of nonsense. But the people that I work with and coach, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm teaching. Like there's many people that I work with who, like myself, when I lost 100 pounds in 5 months without working out, all I was able to do was walk, right? Some people can't walk right now, and I understand that, right? But just understand, like, just with your nutrition, you can continue to optimize and improve and maintain your health until God gives you the strength to get active again. Because in New York, God knows you got to be active.
Yeah, and Liz, that's really good. Physical therapy it's helpful. It's gonna help you, and it helps you move. It helps you like get your muscles still active, and that's what you need, And then everything else will flow. Let's just say will flow because you're eating good, right? You're staying on top of your health, and as long as you're moving something, that is going to be helpful to you in your road to recovery. And physical therapy helps, right? Yeah, it helps mentally as well, believe it or not. Just to help you physically, but mentally as well, which we need that. It's 80% of what you put into your body.
Right, so I'm toasting the buns in butter for these Seattle dogs, but for the lobster rolls, I'm going to toast those in a garlic butter. What's my name? My name?
Let's do it. I'm ready for that. Are we ready for that lobster roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, Liz, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the compliment. Yeah, it's sometimes it's we have our taste.
Did you show Liz your hair?
Where we don't want to do anything.
Did you show Liz your hair?
But it's just it's just how I have to and I feel good inward and outward. That's the thing. So we have to work on our inward first for that outward to exude, right?
I don't want to interrupt your girl talk, baby.
No, well, she just said, Janae, you always look beautiful and stay fit. I do my best. Oh, my hair. You talked about my hair. Oh, okay. Jose, Chef Jose doesn't only cook, right? And makes, books, and also creates towels, swans out of towels. Huh? He creates the look. So yesterday I was sitting in the chair. He said, okay, we're going to chop this off. And he, my beautician here as well.
Well, you make it easy, baby love.
Did you make a bread? I could use the recipe. That's what we're doing right now.
Yes. So the recipes will be up tomorrow, as always. We just made this real simple, quick bread, Liz. It's similar to one. I don't know if you ever saw that recipe, that episode where I did the avocado caprese panini. But this was 4 simple ingredients: almond flour, baking powder, eggs, and some oil. My baby love here whipped it up right here live. We popped it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And boom, this is what we got. So now I'm toasting it up with some butter to make our dogs. That's how simple it was.
And
now,
this is the recipe we have for today's life.
Correct.
Just for today's life. And you can be creative and use all types of maybe coconut flour, because if you are allergic to
I'm gonna post the recipe tomorrow both ways.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm gonna post the recipe
as
tomorrow.
long as you keep it healthy, keto, whatever the case for you it is.
But we're gonna post the recipe tomorrow both ways.
But I told him save me some because I want to take it on the go. I'm all about on the go, and whatever I can just open and grab, and even I can stop that in my coffee. Which, by the way, I'm changing coffees right now because I'm experimenting or just trying something different.
Tell them about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't have it with me, but Yeah, I don't know if you guys have tried it because I'm all late to this game. First of all, I'm really late to this game. But I'm trying out this rice coffee just to see, if it's helping because, menopause is hard, girls. I can't wait. Menopause is hard for me. Okay, I don't know how everybody takes menopause.
I'm taking it fine. It looks good on you, baby love.
I'm close to pushing to the 60s, right? And menopause to me is a little hard. It's challenging, where, okay, I applaud you for saying that I'm fit and all that, but sometimes I feel like I'm still somewhere I don't want to be. So I'm trying this rice product. I know, but still, for me, I don't know, because I know how I am, right? And my age is just, so I'm just trying something different and see if it's going to help boost metabolism, help those issues that I so am finicky, sometimes about, and just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. I always have my Bustelo with me too. Hey, my Bustelo people, I love y'all, and I love my Bustelo. But I'm gonna give rice a try and see. So I don't know if you have tried this rice coffee and it has given you some health benefits. Have you seen and experienced some other benefits from it? Let me know. Comment below. Let me know what are your thoughts. Because so far, everybody's said they tried it, but they're not used to the flavor because it doesn't feel like it's coffee. I have my first cup today, and believe it or not, and I bought the dark roast because I like my coffee
black,
bold. I don't do sugar. I don't even do creamers. I have not done creamers. Way back, maybe milk when I was a young kid. When your mother, coffee with milk. But no, I don't do milk either. It's just black. So I found one that was dark roast, and it was just like coffee. And as soon as I took that sip this morning, it was just like coffee. Now, it's not like my Bustelo, when we all know that when you're doing a change, right? When you have changes and when you're trying something different, it's not going to be the same because your palate is not used to it. So I'm going to give this a wholesome chance and see what it does for me. What are the benefits? And I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know how well my body adjusts to it or not, but we'll see. But in case I have my Stella packets on the go, but I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna give it a try, right?
Yep.
So if you have tried rice, let me know. Give me your thoughts and your opinions. And have you mixed it with your other coffees? That's another thing. I don't know if it's gonna work with me mixing it with my Bustelo. Now I just want to try just the way it comes. That's it. I love lobster. Love lobster.
All right, so we got our lobster meat here. There's a lot of schools of thought on how to cook a lobster. Some people like to boil it, some people like to steam it, some people like to roast it. I think there's pros and cons to all techniques. If you want to know, I think the absolute, like if you want to make a Michelin star level, master chef level lobster, what I would do to do that is that I would steam it first around 30 seconds. First, I would kill the lobster. Then I would steam it for about 20 seconds. And then I would take it off of the steaming, split it, and roast it. If I was not serving the lobster whole, I would remove the tail from the claws because they cook at different variances. So I'm getting like chef
because
nerdy.
One is more meatier.
But in case you're wondering, like how to elevate lobster above all others and have you be the envy of your family, that's how you do it.
Just bring the lobster and have everybody just cook it with you.
Now, lobster roll.
Lizzie said that sounds good, but I, because I started talking about rice, I kind of missed. Maybe was it the bread? I missed that. And is it in the book? Is it in the book?
I'm sure that whatever we're making today is
not in the book.
But we got you, Lizzie.
It's not in the book.
Everybody else can suffer and wonder, but we got you.
It's all a process, Lizzie. It's all a process. Yeah. But let us know what it was. Maybe I missed it because I started talking about the rice coffee.
And there's a delay. There's a delay.
And there is also a delay between
being
us.
live and
Yeah.
the whole
But
experience.
look at that.
So into my lobster
Love it.
roll. Let me just let them know, baby, what I'm putting into the lobster roll, please.
These two.
So I'm putting celery. Usually I would use
Oh,
chives.
the bread. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Usually I would put chives, right? But I couldn't find chives, so I'm just gonna use some scallions. They're cousins, okay? So it works just fine. Chives are just a little bit thinner. They have a slightly milder onion flavor. So I'm just gonna cut these up nice and fine. I'm not gonna overdo it because the thing about a lobster roll, it's a lobster roll. It's not a lobster salad, right? So you really want the lobster to shine, right? So we don't want to inundate this with a whole bunch of stuff. You could put some shallot in here, some red onion, sure, right? If you want, but I don't want anything to really compete with the actual lobster flavor. I just want to accentuate it.
You just want to beautify it.
Well, I want to do that. I would throw you inside the bowl.
You want to beautify it, accentuate it, you know? You want to dress it up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, lobsters don't have hair, so I couldn't cut it.
You want to dress it up. That is a finely chopped.
What's my name? What's my name? Also, the reason I say that, by the way, is because I used to, a long time ago, almost 20 years ago, I used to teach teenagers how to cook. And so imagine 20 years ago, I was in my early 30s. And so these kids thought that I looked too young.
You're still in your early 20s, right?
So these kids thought I was too young to be a chef and to be their instructor. So they had something that I never had when I went to culinary school. They had, okay, thank you. They had, so in school, we learned all these classic cuts: julienne, bâton, macédoine, chinois, whatever. We learned all these different cuts. Chinois is not a cut; it's a strainer.
It's a strainer.
I meant to say chiffonade. But we learned all these different cuts in school, all these different culinary cuts in school. And when I was in school, they would just simply tell you like, oh, a medium dice is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. A large dice is 1/3 inch by 1/3 inch. A small dice is a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch, or something like that. Whatever, fine dice, medium dice, large, whatever, I forget. But they would give you all of these. And all right, there we go. Listen, we're taking the show on the road, Lizzie. So I promise you, we're gonna be hitting you up real soon. But
You're talking about cuts and
yes. So anyway, when I was teaching these kids, which by the way, one of them is a few of them are professionally trained chefs today, doing their thing, but they, unlike me, when I went to culinary school in the 90s, they had these stencils, right? They had these stencils that you can literally like cut something, and then you can measure it up against the stencil to see if it was correct.
Wow.
So, right, they're looking at me with my baby face, right? And I think I used to have a mustache back then. But they're looking at me with my baby face like, oh, you're the chef? And we had a bowl of potatoes. Carrots, and celery in front of us. And I told each of them, like, pick whatever you want. Throw it at me, right? Tell me what you want me to cut. Oh, chef, yeah, make a fine dice. All right, give me. And then I would scatter it. And then tell them, like, pick anyone at random and measure it on your little stupid-ass stencil. And they of course, they were like trying to bust me, right? And they were all of them spot on. And so that's what I looked at them and I said, what's my name? What's my name? And after that, I had
all right, let's see.
Okay, let's get
what's
cooking.
My name? I want to be fed right now.
All right, so I'm going to cut this up nice.
One thing about Jose or Chef Jose, my hubby, AKA, right? He can tell some stories, you know? And I sometimes got to be like, can you give me the short version? Give me the short version. Because somewhere in the middle, this is where I'm taking rides. You'll lose me.
All right. Again, you don't want to overdo it with the celery and the onions.
That's all that matters. But when he tells me like his whole story and I pick up wherever, I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember.
No, my favorite part is when we're doing the show and I explain something for 5 minutes, and after I'm done explaining it, she asks me the question that I just answered. I'm like, you really have to start watching the show while we're doing the show.
No, but let me tell you why this happens, and a lot of people agree with me on this, right? It's because I have to like multitask, right? I have to multitask with him, the cooking and preparing, and the audience and whoever's around in the comments and all that. So my run is trying to multitask. I have a lot of tabs open when I'm dealing with him, right?
Who are these people that agree with you? Tell me.
Katie, right? You agree with me, right? He agrees with me, right?
Here.
You see? And so then I'm like, okay, wait, what did I miss? What did you say?
Where we put that record playing, baby love?
Yeah.
Thank you. There we go.
So anyway, yeah. Well,
wanna
thank you for empathizing with me, because we need that. Help! Oh my god.
Have you seen those reels?
Yeah.
If you need help.
But yeah,
All right,
you
very,
have to
very
make
little
that,
lemon
so,
here.
yeah.
We have very little lemon juice in here. All right, baby, let's get this. Let's get this show on the road.
Get this jelly
This
on
is
the
really
road.
like one of our old episodes when we were going for 3 hours.
Remember those days?
Except for the fact that we have hungry people in the studio audience.
Yes, that was.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. I'm glad you're back, because I know Jose was like, well, she's having a hard time finding us or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But Facebook be funny sometimes. So
Facebook is in Puerto Rican.
I'm going to give him Puerto Rican puño. But yeah, I'm glad you found us.
So we're using
you're
Primal
engaging.
Kitchen avocado mayo, which, by the way, guys, please, everywhere you go, look at ingredients. Look at ingredients. We were just at Giant, and they have an avocado mayo, which is 100% avocado, but it's vegan, and she's not crazy about the flavor.
Yeah.
And so then she brought me this other avocado mayo, and she was like, "Hey, babe, look at this. Is this good?" Because she didn't have her glasses with her. And by the way, you should always read ingredients. The first ingredient is whatever is the most. So they go in like whatever has the most, and then less, and then less, and then less.
You know what? It's funny. It's an avocado nays.
So do you know what the first ingredient was in the one you brought me?
Avocado nays. I'm like, what is avocado nays?
You know what the first
babe?
ingredient was in that one that you brought me?
What was the first ingredient?
Yes.
Was it avocado? It wasn't. Okay. Avocado, mayonnaise, oil. All right. Water.
And that avocado nays.
That was the
and,
name of it.
And it
Avocado
said,
nays.
it had, the logo was an avocado man.
Wow. Yeah.
It said made with real avocado. I bet it was. They added it to the water. Okay. like I believe you. All right, guys, listen. We have our lobster here. I've added very little of that mayo because this is not tuna fish. This is a lobster roll, so it should be very, very lightly dressed. Just enough, like, for all the ingredients to stick, but you don't need to, like, visibly see the mayo. If you do, it's okay.
I just want to try what a New England lobster roll tastes like. That's all I'm waiting for, because I've never had a lobster roll. So what are your thoughts about these all these different fancy names? Like, I just want a regular avocado mayonnaise or...
All right, baby love.
I actually want him to make it for me. Yeah, babe? Because he makes some really good avocado or mayonnaise with avocado or the oil. What is it? The olive oil. He makes a really good avocado mayonnaise.
We made it on the episode before a long time ago. We got to do it again. We made a regular mayonnaise, and then we made a vegan mayonnaise. And when I made it, you like the vegan one more.
Because you made it. These vegan stuff, they taste
What's
like
my name?
watered
What's my
down.
name?
It's not the same. I don't like it. Anyway, it's tomato, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
tomato, avocado.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We're ready to plate it up, right?
Almost. Yep.
Yeah.
we have hungry guests. All right, so.
And by the way, if you guys heard me with my little rant about the difference of coffee, the rice, all of that, let me know what are your thoughts on it. If you ever had it, if you haven't, that's fine. But if you have and you tried it, let me know what are your thoughts on it. I know there's another one out there called Dose. I've been checking that one out, but I'm gonna start with the rice and see what the what's all about. See
And
if it
then
makes a
after
difference.
you have your experience, then I'll tell you my thoughts on it.
I know he's gonna give me his thoughts because he's gonna say, "Oh, you don't really need that. You just gotta do this." And I get it, but as me, as a female, as a woman, I want to try different things. Isn't that what you're gonna say, baby love? Right? Okay. So, therefore, if you have any thoughts or comments, just
You know what I'm
don't
gonna
even.
say. Volteate.
So, I love you more, baby.
No, I love you more.
I-
So,
The mud water.
I love the mud water. Which mud water? Oh, there's a mud water coffee. That's the brand. It's like a rise coffee, like a mushroom coffee.
Oh,
That's what it is. Yep.
I must look into that. Mud water.
All right, guys. So
Doesn't sound appealing.
here we
Doesn't
have
sound like-
the
I'm
our
gonna dive
keto
right into
buns,
that.
which I toasted. These I toasted just in butter.
Ooh.
You stay together.
Yeah, right.
These I toasted in a garlic butter for the
Mm.
lobster roll,
Mm.
right? So now,
We got Mr.
and again, is this the exact same thing as a hot dog bun? No. Okay, we're not trying to recreate. We're not pretending like we can recreate a hot dog bun, classically.
Why you been gatekeeping, Liz? You should have been told us about this mud water. No gatekeeping, okay?
All right, so
I'm just kidding. But I'll have to look into that mud water. Yeah. Doesn't sound like something you want to dive into. No pun intended.
ready?
Wow, baby love. You got talent. Oh, looks good.
All right, so that one's split, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Now let's get a few of these ready for the Seattle
Hot dog.
dogs.
Okay. Oh my God, we've been here for an hour and 17 minutes. It's just like our old days, baby. But you know what? We have a good time.
Listen,
with
in
this.
our old days,
we have a good
it
time.
was so cool because people will
Right?
come on live and be like, "Hey guys, I gotta go to church," and then they would come back from church.
And
You
we're
know,
still.
you know how much you gotta talk to out talk a preacher. I think I missed my calling.
You can leave that one out. But we have a good time. We enjoy this,
Yeah, because really, this is just us living our life, and the camera happens to be y'all.
Yeah. And I've been using it for a few years. To make
The mud water. She said she's been what?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Seattle dog.
But I don't like anything in my coffee but just coffee. So I don't know. But I mean, yeah. I don't like anything in my coffee but just the coffee. So we have Mr. Rafi over here. Wait a minute, what happened to my comments? Talented hand. Ooh. Ya tú sabes, pan sobao. Pan sobao.
All right, so I'm gonna get this cream cheese on it. I didn't soften my cream cheese early enough, but we're gonna make it do what it do. All right, there you go. All right, so cream cheese is on.
Who doesn't
Our
like cream
Seattle
cheese?
dogs.
I love that new jalapeno cream cheese. It's dangerous.
All right.
Dangerous of cucumbers. Dangerous. By the time you look, you've done the whole thing.
Okay. So we got. Now,
Listen, when you're on the go, you gotta try all these. You gotta have things handy, right, my love? Wait, we're gonna play this, right? We're gonna do two, and two. Is that how we're doing it?
We're gonna do one for you and I to share. We're gonna make one each for our guest.
Yeah.
So that we don't start a lovers' quarrel.
A riot. A riot.
Because there's nothing that will make a married couple argue like food. Not even finances, okay? It's like, yeah, I get it. We live under a bridge, but take my last strip of bacon and watch what happens.
No, wait. Let's talk about bacon. Right? Yesterday,
Caramelized onions.
you were eating something and there was some bacon. I'm like, wait, did you eat the bacon? He's like, yeah. I'm like, but I wanted that bacon.
So caramelized onions. I forgot to dice my jalapenos because I was trying to make that the last thing.
You gotta dice jalapenos.
That was the last thing I was going to do on my board.
We can't skimp on anything. We gotta come through with it. Just don't let it get in your eyes. Don't let it. Yeah.
Oh God, I have a jalapeno story that should I tell
We're not
it?
gonna do it now.
Should I tell my jalapeno
not
story?
today. Maybe another episode because we're already an hour.
I've told it before.
And 20 minutes. So if they know, then they already know. Don't need to tell them again. They know. They know.
Trust me, you don't want to know that story. Trust me, you don't want to know
But
that.
right now, we want to eat.
You would much rather have jalapeno in
and
your
our
eye.
audience was to see the finished product, right?
You would much rather have jalapeno in your eye. That's all I'm going to say. I've got a jalapeno story for the ages.
I love it. Ooh, that. Would you do this inside the old-fashioned thing, the jalapeno?
We would, for sure.
I know I would. I like spicy. I really do like spicy.
Okay, beautiful. So,
Ooh, and that's gonna be. Oh, who asked for the dog? What? Okay, you better be ready. You better
all right,
be
so
ready.
we got that. Oh,
You said jalapeno in that dog?
yeah.
Get some jalapeno, some spiciness.
All right, so now get your phone, baby. Get a picture of this.
Oh no, this is not. Story. No, we don't want story time. Sorry.
All right, I'm
No
gonna tell you.
story
I'm gonna tell you,
time.
Rafi. We have a request.
We ain't got time for that.
We have a request for story time.
We want to eat. Yes, baby love. I'm ready. I'm ready. You are. I'm ready. I'm always look. See. Polai. Mira.
So this is our Seattle dog, guys.
Ooh. That's awesome.
That does look good. All right.
That's a big plate, but I'm gonna go small
Big
plate
thing.
for now. Pass that down to our friends.
Wait.
Pass this one down to our friends.
Oh, wow.
Now, can you put mustard on? Can you put mustard?
Listen,
or is it
I-
best to
I
just leave it
suggest-
as is?
It's one for each of them. So my baby love just asked a question. Yeah, can you put mustard on
Can you
this?
put mustard on it?
Listen, I recommend that you
Because
guys
I'm
get
a
adventure.
I'm a mustard girl.
I
like
recommend-
mustard. I don't.
I
ketchup,
recommend that you guys get
but
adventurous with
mustard,
this
yes.
and try your own way.
Just one line, baby, is all gonna go to the same place. So somebody's talking about story time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rafi. Rafi, we ain't got time for that, baby. Mm. Wow. Wow, here, baby.
What do you think?
Feeling hambre.
What do you think, baby?
It's good. Delicious.
What do you guys think? Amazing.
We got a bunch of thumbs up.
All right, so that's Seattle. That's Seattle.
All right, that's Seattle. All right, that's Seattle. Don't forget.
Now it's time for New England.
Yes, let's go. Let's. I'm not
Let
gonna
me
say
move
let's
this
go.
place out the way because I picked the wrong place to start.
You did.
These plates are a little obtuse.
Yeah, this is good. I personally would just done it with mustard.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
If I do say so myself, and I do say so myself.
We'll do story time for another day.
No, I'm gonna tell the story. So listen, Rafi, check it out real quick. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. I was in culinary school. The year was 1998. I was 23 years old with a mustache and an ego. Anyway.
And who?
If they heard, they heard. If you have ears, listen.
He said ego, not eagle.
And anyway, I was chopping up all of these jalapenos, right? And so, you know, I had to go to the bathroom and wash my hands. Even though we had a sink close by, the bathroom was over by where the pantry was, where all the Dominicans were. So I was like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom anyway. Let me just go to the bathroom. And so I go over there and I see my boys and I start talking. And then while I was there, I completely forgot why I even went over there, right? And then I thought to myself, well, we're about to have service in 20 minutes. I'm already here. Let me use the bathroom. So if you're a man, you know what the hell I'm talking about, right? So I went and I used the bathroom. And then I washed my hands. And then I went back to the kitchen. And after a couple of minutes, I was like, damn, there's a lot of ovens on over here. It's really hot. And then it hit me.
What hit you?
I chopped jalapenos.
Y'all better be ready for
and
the
then
story.
I went and I used
asked for it.
Baby.
Uh-huh.
I chopped jalapenos.
Yes, baby.
And then I went and I used the bathroom. Do you know how men use the bathroom?
Yes.
If you get it, let me know. Thank you. If you get it, let me know. Because my wife is still like.
We don't want you to emphasize.
My wife is still like.
We don't want you to emphasize. You're like, what's so hot, right? What's so hot? We already know.
All right, now.
Y'all weren't ready for that story.
No, I wasn't ready. Y'all just got to hear the story. Don't act like you're suffering. All right, so we got our lobster rolls here.
Ay, Dios mío. I just want my lobster roll right now.
Line up those plates, please. 1, 2, 3. We got our lobster rolls here, but I would be remiss if I didn't. So here, I've got this gorgeous, luscious garlic butter.
Save me the garlic.
When I toasted the garlic buns, I added more butter, made a nice garlic brown butter, which I'm now gonna just drizzle on top of this.
See what happens when you ask for story time? You never know what you're gonna get. Don't ask again, okay?
All right, guys. So let's send these down to our friends.
Yes.
Thank you, baby.
Just roll it up.
This right here. Let me know, guys, who you voted for. Seattle hot dog, New England lobster roll on this delicious keto bun. And let us know who you got in the Super Bowl. Seattle, New England, or Bad Bunny. Ready?
I want to see the comments. Who got who? Está bien, baby. Yo lo voy a... Love it. That's delicious.
I don't want to root for New England, but that's tough.
That's delicious.
Hold up. The jury is out. So one more bite. No, you come over here.
Hi.
Leave it. I got it. One more bite. Seattle dog. Worth it. This was too much fun.
Seattle dog or
I'm going to sell that, but you know, this is great.
1, 2.
baby,
What do you guys say?
baby, baby, baby.
Who do you guys the winner?
New England.
I think I would be Seattle dog.
You're Seattle dog?
I'm Seattle dog.
Ed?
And we're talking about this today. What?
Who you got, Ed?
I had to say the Seattle Dodgers.
Woo!
A close second on the
Look
So-
at that.
New England.
I will
It must
take
have
the
been the
lobster
bacon.
roll.
It
But
must have been the
yes,
bacon.
I get you. I get you.
It
I'm
must
just
have been the
saying.
bacon. Bacon is an unfair advantage.
All right, so maybe
Generally speaking, Seattle dogs don't have bacon. But if I'm making a hot dog,
the Seattle
you best
roll.
believe I'm gonna anoint
This
it.
one is really good.
there we go.
That's
She'll
exactly.
take the lobster roll, but she's rooting for Seattle.
There you go.
That's a healthy
There you
compromise.
go.
Listen, I the fact that she's not saying no is all you need to know. Because every time I have said to my wife anything about hot dogs, she's like, I don't eat hot dog. No, not a hot dog, girl. No. Hey, you want to get no hot dog? No, you get a hot dog. You get a hot dog. All right. So the fact. All right, baby. Now everybody wants to. Oh, Pammy got the same thing. She goes with the lobster rolls, but she's rooting for Seattle.
Me too. We're talking about food here. We're not talking about the actual team at this moment. So, yeah.
You know what? I think that lobster roll could use some bacon.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would work.
There you go. But anyway, guys, it's been fun. I thank everyone
Who you got winning?
I'm with Seattle. I'm going for Seattle.
No.
Oh, the lobster roll, baby.
Lobster roll for you?
Yeah, the lobster roll. Yeah, the lobster roll.
Well, don't you want to know what my favorite?
What's your favorite? You're thinking so much.
No.
What's your favorite?
It's tough. I'm thinking too much because I want to say it's a tie.
Okay, that's a fair deal.
You know, it's not because the Super Bowl can't end in a tie. But,
That's true.
but the Keto Super Bowl Showdown can.
Well, I don't know. Right now,
Let's know, guys, what you thought.
right now, this was all good, and your efforts was really, really on point.
You like my nut?
I love it. Yeah. Huh? Bacon?
Bacon.
There's the bacon.
Is it bacon, right? Yeah.
Push it over.
Bacon is a cheat code.
The bacon pushed over the Seattle dogs because of the bacon flavor.
We have to feed bacon.
So maybe, hey, you can be creative with your dogs and your lobster rolls. This is our version. Yeah, but this was good.
For your
This
dance?
is- Ready to dance. You guys ready to dance?
Let us
You
know who you
guys-
would have won the Super Bowl.
Let
If you're
us
watching this
know.
live,
Listen,
thank
we
you,
said
thank you,
three.
thank you.
We said 3 teams, right? We only know there's only 2 teams, but we said 3 teams. We said Seattle, New England, or Bad Bunny. Which one you going for?
What team are you, right? What team are you?
But anyway, it's been fun. Listen, this was an hour and a half or more. And we appreciate everyone that tuned in, went out, came back, supported us. We know life. But still love, okay? And share the love. You know what you got to do? You hit that like, share, love button. And yes, share that love. Share the love.
And with that,
And with that, nos vamos, mi amores, nos vamos. Pero no se vayan todavía, que todavía estamos aquí.
I think
No se vayan todavía. Hay rumba ahora. Ahora vamos a rumbar. ¿Ok? Se alaba el traste.
Happy Sunday. See you guys soon. Peace.